Hi there. Welcome to our last guided meditation for this masterclass. I'm looking forward to practicing with you today, Beatsa. I see you're here. Nice to see you. If there's anyone else present, would love to hear from you in the chat and just let me know who you are. And you can even share a word about how you're feeling today, Kira. So good to see you. Thanks for joining. I thought that today, initially I was like going to do a recap practice, but I think I want to do compassion today. And, it's the holidays. It's a very different holiday. And depending upon where you live, your circumstances could be very different compared to the way that the holiday would normally be for you. I know for me, I'm not seeing my family this year. Things are quiet and don't feel as festive. And so just kind of noticing that yearning, that longing for things to be different. And so compassion seems like a good place to land for our final session today. So I just want to, really give a moment of appreciation for you all, for your time spent practicing, attending the masterclass, plugging into these live sessions whenever you're able. And I really hope that you continue to practice after the masterclass. And if there's anything that we can do to support you, please let us know, and hope that you'll end up joining us for the retreat in February. And certainly the Healthy Minds coaching is another opportunity to connect. So I see Rosalia here. Hi, Rosalia in Colombia. Jernia from Slovenia. Wonderful. Great. Okay, so we'll practice for about the next, 20, 25 minutes. We'll do compassion. We're going to widen the circle of compassion. So just a reminder, compassion is one of the skills that we train in the area of connection. And the way that we define compassion here is it is sort of our natural response to suffering and that underlying motivation to be free from it. We can recognize this in ourselves and begin to sort of widen that circle of connection so that we can see that this compassionate impulse, this innate compassion exists within all of us, even people that we don't know and people that we don't like. So let's go ahead and get started here, and just find yourself in a comfortable seated position, or if you decide that you'd like to practice lying down today too, you absolutely can do that. Take a moment to settle in. You can close your eyes or leave them open. And take a couple of slow, deep breaths here. You can let go of any busyness that's propelled you to this point in your day or evening. Allow the mind and body to relax on the exhale. And then take a moment to connect with your motivation, remembering the reason why you're training your mind in this way. And bring that to your mind for a moment. And then you can simply find something in your present experience to use as a support for awareness, allowing there to be a sense of grounding in this moment, using perhaps something like the breath, the body, sounds, or maybe even just resting your mind in open awareness. connecting with that sense of knowing and noticing those moments where maybe your mind has wandered, and simply bringing your attention back to whatever support you're working with. You may find that thoughts come and go, and you can let them come, let them go. Thoughts aren't a problem. But if you notice maybe you're hooked or caught up, no longer with the support that you're using, just return again and again. Whether your mind is active or still, in this moment, anything is welcome. And now we'll move into our compassion practice. So you can bring to mind a situation in your life right now that may be causing you some frustration, discomfort. Maybe it's some kind of unmet expectation around the holidays, not being able to see your family, or maybe even something going on with your physical body. So just bringing that situation to your mind, choosing something that feels workable to you. And as you bring that situation to mind, see if you can connect with that wish for things to be different, to be free from whatever disappointment, pain, suffering, whatever's happening, simply seeing the desire for things to be better, to have ease. As you do that, there may be a felt sense in the body. You can simply know that. You can also give a voice to some self-compassion through reciting phrases in your mind. Something like, may I be free from suffering. May I be free from pain. Working with phrases that resonate the most with you as it relates to this situation. Seeing if through this practice you can offer your pain some acceptance and some care. May I be free from suffering and its causes. And then you can let go of the self-compassion and allow the mind to rest, noticing anything that's bubbled up from this practice, any thoughts, sensations, emotions. Allowing whatever is happening to be here with you. And so we'll begin to widen our circle of compassion to include a loved one, someone that we care about, a friend or a family member. Bring to mind someone that you have a warm, connected relationship to, you care about, maybe someone that's having some difficulty right now. And simply have a sense of being in their presence. And just like you want to be free from pain and hardship, so does this person. See if you can give voice in your mind to some phrases of compassion for this loved one. May you be free from pain. May you be free from hardship. Whatever phrases work for you. And you can notice where your mind is right now. Is your mind connected to the compassion practice, or is it somewhere else? See if you can reconnect with those phrases when you get lost in thought. And remember, whatever's happening in your experience is okay. Whether you're connecting to a feeling of warmth or not, doesn't matter. Here we're just connecting with that innate desire for things to be different, really wanting to support and help our loved one to be free from their pain. And then you can let go of compassion for a loved one. Once again, allow the mind to rest. No need to fix or alter your experience in any way. Allow any thoughts, feelings, sensations to be welcome in your practice. And then bring to mind someone who you've interacted with in the past week or so that you don't know or you don't know well. It might be someone at the grocery store, someone on the street, the coffee shop. Bring an image of this person to your mind. And although you don't know them, you know what it's like to want to have ease and for things to be different and better. This person wants that as well. So offering them some compassion. May you be free from pain. May you be free from suffering. And take a few moments to work with those compassionate phrases for this person for a few moments in your mind. Just like you want to be free from pain, so does this person. They're just like you, even though you don't know them. And then you can let go of the phrases and allow the mind to rest with whatever's come up from this part of your practice. And you can even notice if there's some subtle expectation from your practice, expecting something's going to happen. And if that's here with you, allow it to be. And now bring to mind someone that you are having difficulties with in your life. Maybe it's a family member, a coworker, someone in your community, or if there's no one in your present life, maybe thinking back to a relationship that you've struggled with, and bring that person to mind. And even though you've had challenges with this person, maybe there's been conflict, just like you, this person doesn't want to be in pain. And so, even though on the outside it feels like we're so fundamentally different and opposed, we share this innate compassion in common, and see if you can simply take a moment to wish them to be free from their suffering. May you be free from suffering. May you be free from pain. And you'll most likely notice you'll get distracted from time to time, and then you just come back to connecting with compassion. And then let go of the practice for this challenging person. Once again, just allow the mind to rest. Nothing to do here. Simply be. And so then for the final part of our practice, just for a moment or two, we're going to offer some compassion to all beings. So just imagining all living beings all over the earth share something in common. They want to be happy and free from hardship, and wish that to be so. May all beings be free from suffering. May all beings be free from suffering. And it can feel like a lot. And if it feels like a lot, just allow it to be. Connecting with that motivation. May all beings be free from pain and hardship. And then let go of the phrases once again and just allow the mind to rest. You might notice any thoughts, emotions, physical sensations. No need to do anything except for be present. And then let's just take a moment to really create the wish that whatever benefits come from our doing this practice, may the benefits ripple forth into our relationships with our loved ones, relationships with people that we don't know in our community, and beyond. May this practice be of benefit. Knowing that by changing our minds, we're changing the world. And so if your eyes have been closed, you can open them. And you can share a word in the chat box, maybe that describes your practice today, if that's useful for you. Whatever you want to share, I'd be happy to hear it. And just want to thank you so much for doing this practice today. I find that this practice is really useful this time of year. So if you encounter yourself becoming irritated, angry, impatient, sad, anxious, connect with that. See that's pain and that you just so badly want things to be different. And hold that with some compassion. Hold that with some kindness and care. And maybe if you have a family member during the holidays that you're struggling with, see if you can hold them in your heart, remain in connection, even in the midst of things being difficult, knowing that everyone is motivated by the same thing, to be free. To be free. Oh, my heart feels so warm. Oh, I am just so touched by this group and want to thank you so much for your practice. Remember the ways that you can connect now that we're done with our masterclass. So you could choose to retake the masterclass if you want. You register and you can use the promotion code ENCORE, ENCORE, and you get a discount. You can follow us on all of our social media channels, do our guided YouTube practices. We're going to be starting again after the holidays on Thursdays at 11 a.m. Central Time. There's Healthy Minds Coaching with me. What else is there? There's the retreat in February with Court and I about cultivating healthy relationships. So let's not have this be the end of our time together. I feel deeply committed to helping you nurture your practice to greater resilience and flourishing. So please stay in touch. Join the alumni Facebook page if you have not done so. Reach out to me, say hi, Stephanie@hminnovations.org. And I'm really wishing you well in this part of the year. All right.